A battle brewing over Trump's plans to deport millions of undocumented immigrants.
Today, Governor Pritzker responding to the incoming border czar statement that Illinois will be ground zero for deportations.
Political reporter Paris Schutz is here. What is the governor saying now?
Well, Dawn and Scott, the border czar Tom Homan has not been backing down, and Governor Pritzker says he's not going to back down as well. Homan was in Chicago this week warning he and other elected officials to get out of the way as federal immigration officials conduct mass deportations. Pritzker says he doesn't believe Mr. Homan actually has the authority to do that.
Violent criminals who are undocumented and convicted of violent crime should be deported. I do not want them in my state. I do not think they should be in the United States. But there are an awful lot of people who have lived here, and I think we run into them every day, who have lived here for a decade or 2 decades or more, who are undocumented still, for a variety of reasons, by the way. Often they've tried very hard to become documented, to use the levers that are available to them. But they're here and they're holding down jobs, and they're paying taxes that they don't get any benefit from. And I believe it's my obligation to protect them too. Those are residents of the state of Illinois.
Now, Homan spoke before a Chicago GOP delegation on the city's northwest side, promising to make the city and state ground zero for mass deportations, saying he would prosecute anyone who stands in his way. Pritzker says that the Trump administration could run afoul of the law if they deport documented citizens, those with work visas or green cards, or asylum seekers who are here legally as they await their asylum cases. A reminder, most of the folks that have come in the past couple of years, those are asylum seekers sent here from places like Texas. Now, Illinois Republicans say they wish Pritzker would choose to work with Homan, saying that sanctuary laws need to be rethought.
The reality is all law enforcement should work together towards the betterment of our nation or our state. In this case, it's the federal government that's charged with securing our borders and making sure we're safe as a nation. And I think that's that the local law enforcement, state and local law enforcement, should work with them to that end.
And under current Illinois law, local law enforcement cannot cooperate with immigration authorities. The first Trump administration tried to challenge those laws and lost, but will likely challenge those again. So a lot of these cases will probably wind up in court.